Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Morocco. So in the previous episode we found out that cultural victory most likely is not an option anymore now with the travel ban, and I said that I would have to basically switch everything into full science focus. So I did that. Actually not that many changes. The most important changes will come now when instead of like going after social policies or tax that give us more culture or tourism, I will focus, of course, on anything that gives science. But we still can't afford to neglect culture because there are some tenets that help with culture, with science as well. So the changes I made so far, we are not working musician slots anymore, except I think in Fez. We will get one more musicians in 8th turn, so I'll finish that one and then I'll switch to something else. We don't want to work musicians anymore. All we would get from them are great works, which still wouldn't be bad, but I think we can get more from the two citizens if we work like maybe even like production tiles or something along the lines of villages. I'd definitely rather get these yields now when we are going after science victory than the musicians guild. Also, one more change that I made. Instead of going for ecology right away, I switched to atomic theory and then combustion. I want to get Manhattan Project as soon as possible, maybe even first to get the free nuke. That would be like the dream if we could get the free nuke. And I want to know how much oil we have available. That will be pretty important. We have quite a few desert tiles, so I'm hoping that we may get a decent amount of oil. I mean, desert is not guaranteed oil, but it's a pretty good chance. And we don't have that many other strategic resources. So there is a chance that we get at least that oil. It's quite unlikely that you would start in a location where there is literally nothing when it comes to strategic resources. But we'll see about that. Today we'll start by popping this great writer. Now when we don't have to focus on great works that much, I'll be focusing a lot more on those instant yields. They're pretty decent. We can get almost 20,000 from the writer, so that will definitely speed up the next tenet. Let's start down to 5 turns. Yeah, that is pretty damn good. And I think now we can end the turn. I was thinking about investing into scientists right away, but I think... Actually, how many tags do we have? 56, and how many does Akal have? 58. It's 2 tags ahead. I'm a bit nervous that he might be going for atomic theory right now. And unless I rush it, let's actually check the cost. 13, 6. Oh, he already has atomic theory? Okay, well, I didn't notice that atomic theory is already researched. I guess that's him, right? Yeah, he's in atomic era as the only Sev. Okay, that changes things. Because if I buy the scientist, fade by the scientist, and don't get the Manhattan Project as the first save, then it's basically a waste. It's quite unlikely we would get it. Okay, let's give it up. I think in this case I'd rather save the fate and buy those scientists much later when they get the higher yields. No, I'm not selling horses. And to be honest, When we don't have, or when we not don't have to, when we decided to not rush at the Manhattan Project, I may even switch radio to combustion, then atomic theory, and then I may go after nuclear fission, but it depends on if we get any uranium, which is quite unlikely, to be honest, with the amount of territory we control. Okay, Rabat wants clothes. Well, we still want to keep buying luxuries for Wheel of the King Day. We get decent bonuses. How much do we have to pay? We'll have to pay 8 gold per turn. Oh, we are just renewing the trade, basically. And we finished the arsenal. Great. What do you want? What do we want to get next? We have artists here. Nope. I think factory. I'll even pay for it. And then we get I think is it workers faculties? Yeah, the extra science from factories. Although we wouldn't benefit from the second half at all, since we already have all the factories built. We actually go for double agents and focus on city-states. Try to start flipping city-states with the agents. Might be the best move right now. What are we trying to do here? We're done with all those improvements, right? Let's hide in the capital. Doesn't really matter. I'll hide like one worker in each city. It's like I kind of expect some wars still. Means losing some tiles that we have to repair, so I don't want to get rid of the workers. Yeah. Now everyone entered modern era. Panama City flipped. And you are done with your lumber mill. Let's hide in the city. We have 5 workers, right? Yep, so 1 for each city. Okay, so this caravan is feeding the capital. I think we can get rid of it. How much money do we have? More than enough. What was this one? Makassar. Yeah, we can renew this one. Want another unique trading partner. Who is that gonna be? We are trading with Assyria, we are trading with Indonesia, we are trading with I think we are trading with Pakal. Yeah, I'll have to go for a city stay. Plus I can send it's quite unlikely that we would be able to reach. Actually, we can't trade with the Netherlands. What am I thinking about? That leaves Japan. That leaves Mongolia that hates us. And Persia that hates us as well. So we don't really have any save options. I'll have to start trading with city-states. Anybody wants a trade route? Nope. Well, next turn I'll check how much science you'd get from Japan and from Mongolia. Maybe even I could check how much you'd get from Darius. Of Liberty completed. Well, I think it might be safer to just trade with like Singapore. How much would you get from that? 14,612. This is pretty decent. 25, but not that much science. Yeah, the best would be just send another ship to Pakal when it comes to science. But we want another unique trading partner, I think. I don't have that many options. Why can't I? Oh, here is the trade route, or here are the trading routes to Japan. A decent amount of gold, but not that much science. It's actually pretty good. And it's safe. One. Let's go for this. Okay, first one's crab. Can we get the crab? We can't. That is interesting. Really? No one offering crab. Why does the city always want a resource that I can't get? Now there really isn't a single source. Not even city-states. Well, that really sucks. How does it look like with the musician? 5 more turns. 21 turns to grow. Would be 17. I think I want to work the last scientist. And then we probably work more food with these two. Or maybe food and the village. Okay, production. Let's go with the armory. That's a bit of production and science. Will be done quickly, and it increases our unit cap. That might be relevant soon as well. What is this? That's our capital. What do you want to get in our capital? Probably a hospital. I'll even rush it. And here we'll get the factory. Didn't I say in the previous episode that I'll be saving gold for unit upgrades only? Okay, what's next? What is this? Fortify and go. Denouncing us. Well, that's not a big surprise. Denounce him back to get a modifier with Indonesia. I could denounce Netherlands, and there goes the Manhattan Project. Yeah, that was quite obvious. There is a reward. We won the tech contest. Well, we are getting some pretty cheap tech, so it wasn't that difficult. That was for Singapore. How far away are we from an alliance? Okay, well. Since we can't do anything with this guy, we'll just get the only good thing we can get out of him, that's positive modifiers, thanks to the denunciation. You hate me, so may as well... Oh, the last denunciation is still active. Yeah, whatever. I'm thinking about denouncing Pakal as well, but that would probably be too risky. Who denounced him? Just Indonesia. Okay, let's wait with that. He's a bit too strong to risk it. 45. And go. Whom did you denounce? Denounced by Japan. I'm watching you, yeah, whatever. And there is another golden age. How are we doing with the next one? Quite well, to be honest. 9,000 out of 17.5. We should be able to get enough golden age points before the next one. Okay, policies. So it's either worker faculties or double agents. And I think double agents are by far the best option. Where do we want to send them? Singapore, Hokia, Prague, probably? And what else are we trying to do here? We have one agent in Axmal and one in Marrakesh. I definitely want to keep the one in Marrakesh, and this one will be done in 9 turns. I think in 9 turns I'll just send him somewhere else. And fully focus on the city-states. Just try to steal another city-state from William. Why would I want to build a railroad here? The game's suggesting the railroad so that I can get the citadel faster. Interesting. But I'm not planning to defend the citadel, so let's go to the city. And can we upgrade something maybe? Oh, that's quite a cheap upgrade. It was under 1,000. How are we doing? Travel ban. I don't think I want to sell my votes. Indonesia has strategic monopoly on coal. Good for them. There is our great scientist. And 28 turns for the next social policy. That's a long time. Okay, scientist. Show me that oil.
Safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves.
Minefields. I think I will have to build minefields because we are very vulnerable from the sea. And minefields would give us so much time. Faster railroads, extended range of land trade routes. We need extended range of sea trade routes. And mines get production, logging camps, lumber mills. Okay. Fortify. What is this? Trading with Pakal, that's for sure. And that oil. Oh, great. Oh, that's just 3 oil. Come on, give me more. 3. 7. This is 7 as well. We already have that. Okay, that's nice. We have more oil somewhere close by, maybe in the sea. Nope. Just checking if there is oil next to our border that we could snipe with the Great General, but there is nothing. That's okay. We have 17 oil. We can definitely work with that. So where are our workers? This is 1. Where are all the workers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Can start working on this, and now the one from the capital will move north. Perfect. So this is good news. For quite a while, we can we can use up-to-date military units, right? Because we are entering the stage of the game when oil becomes the main strategic resource for the military. We can use airplanes, we can use tanks, and this gives us time to work on recycling centers so that later we can upgrade all of that into the units that need aluminum. Deterrence, that's a long time. I can't do basically anything about it. This is a decent tile that I may want to work. Or think rather work this style. I didn't need the golden ages. I'd stop working artist guilds, but golden ages are just too valuable. And you're done with your factory. Let's get the armory. That's just 1 turn. And maybe some of the basics like a bank. How are we doing? Happen. It's just boredom. Oh, we have problems with boredom? I know that I said I would save 4 units, but this city needs help. After this, we'll get the minefield. Go. Fine. A big surprise. And this guy hates us as well. It's also another big surprise. Yes, replace that. Tangier wants citrus. Let's check the crab again if someone is offering it now. Nope. And what about the citrus? Mongolia. Well, Mongolia won't be a reliable source, although it could prevent a war maybe. We try to trade with them. Never mind. I thought they had 3 copies. No, Assyria has 3 copies. Listen, Assyria, how much do you want for citrus? That is a lot more reasonable. How much gold per turn does he have? 202. 55 tags, we have 58. Pakal also has 58, so we are catching up. Thinking about selling him one of the cheaper tags. Question. Yeah, that's not gonna happen for only a little bit of gold. Never mind. I thought you'd get a lot more from that. Just get the citrus. What about our capital? I have to build a wire service so that we can get great diplomats faster. I am working all the great diplomat slots, and I wouldn't mind getting one more. Other than that, agribusiness is not a super high priority. Arsenal. I don't care if they try to steal science from us. Broadcast towers are not a super high priority anymore. Medical lab would be nice. I think the wire service, or maybe even the Hexen refineries, to be honest, at this point. Let me check that again. Now with the different victory condition, this might be a bit more relevant. Production for all units, they require all uranium and aluminum. Production on all coal, nuclear and solar plants. Provide some production in all cities. The Hexen refineries office. Production on oil, coal for every 3 global franchises. Production on monopoly resources, trade routes, ground production. Oh, even for the science victory, this is just not good enough. I mean, it would be nice to have, but I think we are more important things. Let's get the fire service. I'd like to start building units in our capital, to be honest. How long would it take to build something? Let's actually wait with that. Maybe off camera I'll decide what I actually want. I'm not sure if I should go for airplanes. What is this? Big army. Okay. Interesting. And even more interesting. This will be fun. And William just captured Indonesian city? What the hell is going on here? Hmm. I think I'll save that engineer. I don't think I want another tile improvement. I'd rather have the production available. At the musician, there'll be just another great work. And also that means we can switch. This tile is suddenly a lot more interesting. I'll log this one as well, and the next citizen is gonna work probably this tile. Khan is fighting us and no one else. That's a bit scary. But they have 2 cities. I don't think they can really... Well, they can destroy our cargo ships. That's a problem. Will give us some extra vision. Let's move the Berber cavalry into the desert, I think, where it can really shine. 45, 45. Okay. Go, this is gonna be fun. Now I kinda expect Mongolia to declare. Want open borders. Oh, you want to... Yeah, you want to buy open borders. Fine. For 3 gold per turn. Is there anything we are risking by selling him open borders? Just want to have as many trades with him of any kind as possible. I really want declaration of friendship. Why does my behavior anger them? Let's move forward. Just gonna slow everything down.
Malopkin, anaktitage. Ha. Malop.
Stock exchange. What's next? In the medical lab. Fortify. I'm thinking about just getting rid of this caravan as well. Tangier doesn't really need help from a caravan. It's growing reasonably fast. It's the only city that we have in a location where there is actually some food around. Get rid of let's get rid of it. Do we have the money? Yeah, we do. And what I will do, I'll send cargo ship to Prague. Malacca has been captured by Assyria. I have global monopoly on coal. We have a great general, nice. And now we have flight. Like this. What are you trying to do? Oh, come on, don't tell me that I don't have the damage. That sucks. Just thinking how safe it is. Actually, it's very safe. Okay, you can move back. And let's move the general to Rabat, actually. Can we pay someone? Declare on Darius. Right. It's actually surprising he's not willing to do it. Why was I paying him? Yeah, minefield. Suddenly, I don't feel quite safe. Next. This is pretty good that the Indonesian territory is blocking their only port at this point, so we don't have to worry about their navy. Gonna need gold. Want to send the Zeppelin to Pakal and to Netherlands to give us some gold. 45. What's this one? We're probably gonna need this trade route. Yeah, definitely. I'll have to keep feeding these 3 cities until the end of the game. They just don't have enough food around them if I want to keep working all the specialist slots. Fortify. Marrakesh demands oral. Okay, who has coral? Only Singapore has coral. Come on. How are our agents doing? 3 turns, that's not bad. Okay, fine, so we probably don't have to invest into anything, we'll just get the alliance in 3 turns, and with that the resource. I want a little bit of extra production and gold. I think I want that 1 extra food. Can work that oil. It's actually a decent tile for our capital. In 2 turns, I want to switch to the wire service. Okay, who needs orders? You will stay where you are. Same here. Go. Darius is significantly less aggressive than I expected. Send an escort. Bombers. How long would it take to build a bomber? 11 turns. We could get 9 of them. How much oil we have? 17, right? Could just invest into as many bombers as possible and rely on them. It'll be very difficult for anyone to use fighters against us. There's still some buildings I'd like to get. Let's get the medical lab first, and I'll think about our defensive strategy of camera. Next. Wow, why would Assyria be plotting against me? We should be safe here. And we managed to steal a tag. Holy crap, that's unexpected. What can we get? We can get refrigeration. I think I'll grab that. That's the most expensive tag that we have available, since we are halfway done with atomic theory. Extends range of sea trade routes. Create offshore platforms, stadiums. Well, stadiums are not that important anymore. Extra food from fishing boats will be nice. Okay, that was unexpected. Really good job. On borders from Indonesia, and that I definitely want that back.
Masuk. Umum.
Okay, there's the virus service. Oh, and foreign bureau gives another great diplomat slot. Gives extra paper. Oh, I think we want to build that very quickly. I still want the medical lab everywhere. I'm just trying to convince myself that it will be better to start building units, but so what do we need? We need military academy if we want to buy that. I may end up going for People's Army just to save the production. I'm really not sure how I want to do this. I want to save the Great Leap Forward. Academy of Science doesn't give us anything. Party leadership is average at best. Settlement, not bad, but again, kind of average. We don't care about culture revolution anymore, and we don't care about nationalization. So basically, the level 2 tenets at this point are just a filler to get us to level 3. I'm just thinking if I can afford to take another level 1 tenet now instead of level 2. What would we get from level 3? Don't care about the dictatorship of proletariat anymore. How much do we care about the Iron Curtain? I want to wait with spaceflight pioneers for as long as possible, because the later we get it, the stronger the engineer and the scientist will be. Spending great person grants 100 science scaling with era. That's not that important. Even with the scaling, it still doesn't give that much when you consider we are making 1200 science per turn. Boost to the internal trade routes would be nice, that's for sure. 250% is nuts. But again, it's not crucial. I think the best right now are really the tier 1 tenets. And the question is, do we want the People's Army or not? I'd really like to get the worker faculties, the 10% science. That'll be pretty good. Okay, fine. I'll just build one military academy in our capital. Probably all we need, just one, so that we can buy the late game units. You don't have to buy them anywhere else. We can just rebase everything. And the next social policy will be worker faculties. Also, we can get some upgrades. Let's get that. Next. How many tags we have? We are first now. Yeah, even ahead of Pakal somehow. Indonesia just recaptured the city they're lost. And yeah, now we have more and more competitors. Half the world hate us because they think we are going for a culture victory. Now the other half hates us because they realized we are going for a science victory. Well, this will be fun. How are we doing on the Golden Age? 13 out of 17. That's not bad. Indonesia.
Baguio.
It's important that we just stay friendly with this guy.
Umum.
How are those agents doing? You can just move. Think to Kabul. Want the culture. We may actually send a spy to William. It's 300 influence. Okay, fine. Where's the guy I just sent to Kabul? Send him to... Not to Amsterdam. Need something else. Reda as a thief. United Nations. I hope that everyone just invests into the travel ban again. Don't want to make him mad, so I'll risk that the United Nations go through. And at this point, we can vote against the travel ban. I still don't have the money for the upgrade. Fine, wait. 45. 45. Next. On the refrigeration. I'm not giving you a tag that's worth 13,000 science in exchange for like 20 something gold per turn. And now we should get the results from our agents. I'm quite curious what they were able to do. Oh, really? Assyria embarked. Holy crap. Don't do that. Dude. That is a bad idea. Does it look like with those city-states? Can probably just check here, that'll be faster. So we managed to steal Prague, Singapore, Hokia. We managed to steal... Who is this? Somehow managed to steal tariff from probably William. Damn, we are doing a good job. Spaceflight regulation fails, good United Nation fails, a travel ban fails. This actually isn't too bad. If Netherlands keeps suggesting the repeal of travel ban, everyone will vote against that, and we can do whatever we want in the World Congress. I could maybe even try to unban the Netherlands. Somehow now have 9 votes. Still wouldn't be enough to get rid of the travel bans, but you see that the whole world is against it except William, so still wouldn't be enough to work on the culture victory. But could get rid of scholars in residence. That would give us positive modifiers with the strong saves. That's probably a good idea. That will allow us to get ahead of most people much faster. Tangier, what do we want to do here? 35 turns to grow, that's a long time. I think I'll make a cut here and decide on the next tenet. Still not sure what I want to do. % attack bonus and experience for military units in friendly territory. Can build guerrilla fighters. Where are guerrilla fighters? Strength 57. Combined arms. Problem is, this is just a melee unit. No, I don't really care about that. We can work with normal melee units. But still, I will give myself the extra time to decide on the next social policy. Maybe you guys can tell me what you would take at this point. Or if you would even go for the level 1 tenet, or instead try to go for the level 3 and rush something here, most likely the Iron Curtain. There's also the option to just open another social policy tree and just go or wait for the great leap forward, like 2, maybe delayed by 2 or maybe 3 social policies, and then grab the Place Flight ponies, because those are the only 2 that we really need, and we are ready for them. Pop them pretty quickly. So we could just ignore the other tenets. Start working on something here. The question is what that would be. Might be too late for anything here. Oh, well, it's definitely another option. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to your comments. And as I said, this episode is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.